Right, okay. Let's see how this works. Can I change that? Ooh, I can. That's cool. Right, okay. Let's hold it. Nope. Oh, damn it. I just closed the thing. That ain't so good. Right, there we go. Right, okay. Let's see if this loads. Right, it did load. E. Right, okay. That should be working. Let's pause for a second. Right, okay. Should be working. 2 seconds. I will be right back. Things. That's why. Right, I need to open the other box. Hey everybody. 2 minutes and I'll be ready. So it's weird. So the OBS thing that now shows the chat in the corner that you guys can't see, basically it doesn't allow me to moderate via there. And so I had to open a separate checkbox for it. Which was a bit weird, but hey, that is what happened. Hey everybody. Alright, let me hey Jamie, hey Marty, hey Britt, hey Shah. How is everybody doing? Right, okay, 7.1, it's holding. That's the trick. Let's see how this goes. We don't need moderation, we're angels. Yeah, in which universe, Shah? In which universe of the multiverse is that happening? I mean, hey, it could still happen. Stranger things have happened. Right, okay. Let me just tweak one more. Display window, but let me. Or is it? No, it's got to be display window. I wonder if I could just actually use a window capture to throw the chat box there. Nope, not that one. No, I can't do it. Right, okay. Click cancel on that, because that didn't help. Which one? Oh, I just added another window capture when I didn't need to. Can tell I haven't done this for a while, can't you? Right, let's remove that one. Yeah, needless to say, I can't add the chat box, but the chat box is here. And it won't let me display. I doubt I can display. Let's see. Select a display to capture primary monitor. There you go, that'll work. Now if I hold that a second. Here we go. Already broken the chat box. Yep. I mean, it had to happen, didn't it? Right, there we go. Oh no, that's why. Because otherwise you guys can't see the... Yeah, I can't do that anyway. Well, that was a waste of time. I forgot about that. Right. Let's rock and roll this. Right, I'm assuming everybody can see that because I can't actually... Let me open the other chat box. There you go, I can see things and you guys should still be able to see the whole screen. And me moving the number counter up and down like a crazy person. The only thing that I do not know, which I'm going to try now just to see... Can anybody see that? Or can they just see the mouse cursor moving up and down? It should be capturing the whole screen, but that is, yeah, I'll have to fix that next time. It's too much of a pain to try and do it now. Right, let me new template this again, because where I was messing about, I can't see anything on it again. Right, there we go. It's fine. We will manage to get it together next time. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Who knows? Right, there you go. That should work now. Hey! Can see the whole screen with the mouse cursor. Yeah, I meant, is it showing the list of plugins? Like, it should say control surface, Fruity Formula controller. Because sometimes it doesn't show the plugins on the screen. It just shows the, Yeah, I'm not sure whether it was. Hang on. I'm not sure if it was. Oh, it does. Okay, that's a first. Because last time it wasn't doing that. So they must have changed something inside OBS for that to be a thing. So yeah, what happened? A lot of things happened. Where to start? Oh, so the computer build is getting done. I just can't say exactly when because for the last couple of months, every time I've gone to go and buy a piece for it, it ended up out of stock with other bits. And yeah, the graphics card that I wanted for the build has gone from 400 odd quid to almost 900. So it went it went quite bad. It's taking a little bit more time. So for the minute I brought a refurb laptop and hopefully this will work. At the moment it's holding quite well because I've only got 7.6 computer usage, so it's holding together. Hey. Damn it. Right, okay. Oops. There you go. Right, that loaded. Everything is good. Right, okay, that's just that. Right. Now, I just think that's generalized text, to be fair, Brett. Generalized text is generally the worst thing in the world. Right, let's organize this then, because basically I'm gonna organize this template so that when I go and actually build things, it will save me a lot of time. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here, chat to you guys, and make this look pretty. As soon as I can remember how I changed one specific setting. No, it isn't that one. It's because it's in audio, that's why. So, browser preview, mixer trip. Right. Set that to 48. Or 32. 32 will work. There's the 48. The metronome track can be number 1. The preview track can be number 2. And then I've got 3 and 4 for the relevant things that I need. Just put it down as a text right off, we won't. Thanks, Shah, dude. Brett played RE2 remake the other day, got to the station, got scared and turned it off. Good, Marty, you're making progress. I mean, next week maybe you'll make it even further. There's progress. I'm just checking that the chat's still working on the other screen that I'm just... Yep. Right, everything's good. Right, okay. Let me reopen the chat box, because otherwise I'm going to click. Right. Master can stay there. How do I... Maybe it's not further across. There you go, maybe that'll work. There's a way of actually tweaking one of these so it doesn't... Unless, hang on, is it got to be... Let me do it with it because it's not maximized and that's why it's... Oh no, that's not... right, okay. Hang on. I drag that down a little bit if I can... There you go. There you go, you're just going to see that move a second while I... You remember? I mean, hey, it's the reason we're all here, is it not? Okay, fine. Let's lower that a second, because apparently you wouldn't do that again as a change man. Right, okay. I need to redo that again because I've caused something to go wonky with the program. Right, okay. Wish there was a way to kind of pin this so it's already it's a trap. Please, no politics in the chat. I can't be dealing with that. Right, oh, oops. Right, okay, there's that. That's still open. Wish there was a way to, right, okay. What I'm gonna have to do is, because for some reason I can't read the chat, I'm gonna have to, hang on, I wonder if I can, there we go. I wonder if it's because the display capture does mean, not the display capture, the window capture's got to be where it is, because without it this chat won't show. Maybe I can do it like that and then, there you go. That'll work. That'll work. Hopefully I can still read it. Otherwise it'll be, can I? No, I can't. Right, okay, I'm reading the chat via my phone because it's the only way I can do it for now. I need to fix that for next time. Well, it's nothing if not a stream back where you've got no tech issues whatsoever. I mean, how is the... Yep, 7.1 and no frames dropped. I mean, YouTube is bitching because apparently the stream bitrate isn't high enough, but it can struggle with that. Right, okay, where's my... There we go. Right, now I can read the chat. No, I haven't, Brett. No, I haven't. I had to... Right, now I can sit and build this and... Right, let's reset that because I clicked so many times, but the program's going to throw a fit. Right. Rename that one metronome. Right, that one is the browser preview, so that can be... Because my motherboard blew up, that's why. Browser reference. Right, then we'll have... make that one just a light turquoise. How does the mic sound, by the way, guys? Because I messed about with a lot of settings. But I know it's probably not perfect, but... I know before it was picking up every, like, little mouse click that I was making with the program. So every time I was clicking it, it was picking up. I mean, technically the power isn't gone because I managed to break the chat box in a matter of minutes. So, I mean... Right, okay, rename that one. Put a speaker on that one so that I can... Oops, excuse me. Right, where's the speaker? Just use this sound one. Right. Right, if we... Hey Pedro, welcome back. Well, I mean, I'm sure you've got plenty of other things, Britt. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Right, okay. Right, let's separate that. Because basically what I want is... So any of the ones that aren't... Like... Not so much plugins, but anything that isn't necessary to the actual build of the track. That's why I separate them, just so it's easier to make sense of it. What's really funny is all the drum channels in this are all going to be different, like a shade of colour. Hey Deli, welcome back. How's everybody doing today? Right, kick. Then we'll do another one. I apologise in advance if the reply to the chat is a little slower than normal. Mainly because I can't see it on the screen at the moment. Right, okay. Right. Leave that one as that. Change that one to a slightly different shade of red. It doesn't need to be too much, just a little bit. Just to differentiate between them. Oops. It helps if after clicking it you don't get rid of the thing you're trying to make. There we go. Well, it's good to know that you two still haven't stopped savaging each other when you're either in a stream chat or not in a stream chat, Marty. Now I can actually change these because in a recent update They actually added the options. So you can actually use a set of hands for them, which is always helpful. Right. Need to rename that while I remember, otherwise I'm going to come back to it and go, what happened? I mean, yeah, you keep saying that, Marty. I mean, I'm sure I'm bound to come around to the thought of process that nothing has changed, but it really has. I forgot what I was doing because I was too busy laughing. Alright, let's use sea green for both of those. I was gonna say, I think, Martin, if you've got that issue, you should probably go and I think that probably requires, like, some type of medical help. Right, right. Those two I'll put together. Right, so... But yeah, how... Exactly. Right. Right, okie dokie. Right, change that to a brighter shade. Oops. No, I don't want it green coloured. That's gonna make it a nightmare. Well, that's a different type of green, but it works. Right, open hat, closed hat. How is everybody doing, though? Is everybody keeping well? Well, as well as you can do. Right, let's go. Surviving day by day. Yeah, it was alright. It was alright. I love that it changed the actual top of the thing, but hasn't changed the actual bar. That's not kind of that helpful. But I mean, at least I can differentiate between the two of them, I guess it's kind of the thing. Which, I mean, is probably the best thing. Right. Pick two of those. Like, most people end up putting all their drum, like, things in the same, like, group, but for me it's too confusing to do it that way, so I generally just change the shade on them and leave them their respective things. It's just easier. Let's see. I'm just double checking. Yeah. It's just so that I can. Yeah, no, unfortunately not, Brit. Unfortunately not. I mean, it's just me, isn't it? That's kind of just how I answer it. It's not one of those, I don't know. You've known me for long enough now. Right, okay. Yeah, it's not a game, that's what. But I needed to rebuild this because I didn't have the template that I originally had, so I'm building it now. And this way I can still talk to you guys, which is the most important thing. Okay. Although I forgot that it only stacks 10 or whatever of the things. Because I forgot to actually set it to 500. Because that was how many times it crashed on the old system that I should have actually done that at the start, but I forgot, so I'll do that in a second. No, I haven't yet, Marty dude. The last game that I actually played, well, besides Yakuza 0, is I was trying to get the 20 million Zenny achievement on Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm up to 17 million. It's still taking time though. Right. Back up. Very frequently and before his skill operations. How many maximums? Let's just set that to something ridiculous, like 500 odd. Just because of how many times I've had this crash. Ah, well, Marty. There's always one. Right, there we go. Oh, There we go. Now I can regroup these and everything is good. Right, let's... Is it that one? I think it was the... Yeah, it was this one. Share the wealth, stop hogging the ceiling. Nope, I can't. It's one of those. I'm that close to the end, I'll be thankful once it's over and I never have to see the grind for that, to be fair, Britt. It's taking a lifetime. Right, okay. So we separate that. There you go, and we've got another gap. Right, hat group. We should have, I'm just double checking that I've got this right. Yep. Snap, hat. Ride group. The crash doesn't really need one because that's only really for, although I could build one, because at least then it will be ready. Right. It has. Welcome back. So many people have changed their names. Well, I'm trying to figure out who's who. Poor Martin catching strays, someone help him. Right, let me work this out. Oh hey Law. Welcome back, dude. It's me trying to work out everybody's names since they all changed. It's been forever. Your jams. Yeah, okay, Marty. Next you'll say you're a member of Team Rocket. Yeah. See, at least that one was believable, Britt. Right, let's see. Right, oh, okay, so actually, that one, talking about that, oops. That one's just a symbols group. Symbols. Do. Right, symbols group. There we go, the first part of this is done. By that I mean that actually that can be changed to a completely different one. Medium aquamarine will work for that. And there's a whole reason for this, so basically... Ah, okay, Laura, I get you. Have I played Stellar Blade yet? No, I haven't yet, Deli. Team Rocket, these losers, I'm Team Magma. Fair enough, Marty, fair enough. Right, so they're all together, which is what I wanted. Then I will separate that one. I can start on the base next. Because I learnt a brand new trick with this. Like, I've been watching a lot of different tutorial videos. So I was learning how to lay different parts of the bass when building the songs. What games have I been playing lately? So I started Yakuza 0. I'm finishing up Dragon Ball Fighters. What else? Oh, I started WWE 2K24. I was carrying on Kenna, Bridge of Spirits, I think it was. I can't remember what else, to be fair. There were too many, to be fair. I'd be here for 6 months trying to remember them all. Sunday, probably, Marty. Sunday, probably. What about Elden Ring? I started it on PC. I haven't got it. I haven't played it on console, though. I need to go back to it at some point. Yeah, it's been good. I've caught the first couple, I must admit, King. I'm not caught up on this week's ones, though. I need to watch the rest of them. Right, what's doing bass next? Right, I should be able to hang on. If I... Oh, it must be control. No, it's not control. It was shift. I thought it was alt. Oh, it's because... Hang on. No wonder. Nope. Shift. Control. Right, let's turn that down a little bit because otherwise that's going to blare and then I'll jump. I forgot about that, to be fair, Marty. I forgot it was literally that close. Right, it must be control. It was control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then sub bass. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. If I rename all 5 of those, that. Oh, it didn't do it. There we go, it did it that time. The software just loves to try and mess me about, I swear. Change that one. Because then that's that one done. Change that to a purple just so that I can differentiate between them. Okay, have a good shift, Law, and it was good to see you again, dude. I hope you have a good day. If I lived closer, Marty, if I lived closer, dude. Oh, that's 5. I've forgotten my numbers, apparently. I forgot the last time that I built this template thing that I'm building. Because I got it from an idea from another tutorial that I watched. I changed them all and ended up putting the same name in for all of them. and then went back to it and went, why is that wrong? And then looked at it and went, oh, that's why. Right, okay, that's done. Right, did that have a bass group? No, I think it had a reverb, that's what it was. Verb. There we go. That might not be needed. I'll figure that out afterwards. Right, let's go to 50. Change that one to drums. Then change that to drum bus. Oh, not block capitals. We will. Hopefully one day. Hopefully one day. I'm guessing you mean that biter just kicked your ass yet again, hey Marty? Is that what happened? I've just realised as well, I forgot to add the rest of my percussion. The rest of my percussion things. Because I set those up and then was like, I didn't actually finish the drums off. Right. Let's do that first, because otherwise... Right, after the ghosts, then... Right, okie dokie. There you go. Right. Four of those, three of those should work. Just got to double check. Tomorrow then. What's what's tomorrow though, Delhi? I'm confused as to what that was a reference about. Right, where is it? Right, tambourine. Here we go, it's coming together though. I'm meeting up tomorrow. I don't think I'd be able to get there that fast. I mean, maybe if I had a set of Iron Man legs, but yeah. Right, percussion, tambourine shaker. Right, that should be okay. I think that should actually work. Yeah, that'll work. Right, so if we alt that after the hi-hats. There you go. Here we go, it's looking good now. Coming together. Fire extinguisher, you'll be here an hour. I mean, yeah, if I don't hit trees, traffic, or like any other things, maybe. It'll work. There we go. That's a lot easier. I mean, you can't really read the other one, but I can read it, so that's the most important thing. Well, in that case, you've got the best advice for me. Don't hit trees, traffic, or other things. That was a good good idea, I guess. I mean, but yeah, I don't think it's going to be that easy to avoid. Right, right, we got the basses. We need to lay the instruments down, then the vocal, then the effects, and then it's done. And then the whole template is finished. How are we doing on the frame drops? Let's see. Oh, no frame drops. That's not too bad. That's quite good. Hey, clowning. Frame drops none. That's always good. Just building this template, honestly, clown. It's taking a little bit of time. Oh, I didn't rename that one group, because otherwise that's going to get very confusing very fast. I'm going to leave that the same as the other ones, because it will just make it easier. Let's start routing these into their respective channels, because otherwise that's going to get very confusing very fast. So what we're going to do is change that to compact, just so that I can see them all. Then if we hold control down and drag just the ones that go to their respective things. There's a reason for this. So what you don't want when it goes to the master and you've routed all the effects through is you don't want any of them basically... Well, I'm aiming for -6 on this meter here, but you don't want them going past 0 or 0.2 or something. And basically as you add more effects and different sounds to it, then it makes it louder. So I'm just going to route each of these to their respective things. And then later you route it through the drum bus to the master. And it's just more efficient because it doesn't use many computer resources. That's how you know it'll be good. I mean, hey, that's the idea. We'll see. We will see. Where is it? Right, I'm hoping. Yeah, it did route to the right one. I'm just double checking that. Yep, right. Yep, they're not routing to anywhere but the kick group, which is what you want. Also, the other thing is, once I've routed all of these to their respective groups and then to the drum bus, it basically means that if I've set the volumes at the correct thing, none of them should breach the -6 once it gets to the drum bus with all the effects. But yeah, I've missed a couple of channels out in places, so I have to fix that after the stream's over. Right. Now I've got to route the snare ones to their respective one. Oh, and apparently it's not going to let me. There you go. Right, there we go. Find the snare one. Route to that one only. A lot of it's just a lot of practice though. I've spent far too long inside this program and still not learned everything there is about it. Oh. And that's what you don't want to have happen. You don't You don't want it routed to both the master and the group, because otherwise you're going to get double the sound. Right. The easiest way I could explain it, Marty, is it's basically a controller for where all the drum sounds get sent before they get sent to the master. So if you've got delay or reverb on it to make the sound wider or bigger, normally you wouldn't add the effect to every one of these because it makes the sound choppy too loud, or it changes the dynamic element of it. And basically, to make it clean and so the sound doesn't bounce around, or when you run it for a left and right speaker, it sounds choppy or it'll go across. So basically, you route them through drum buses so that it doesn't, as far as I can understand, it keeps them all together. They call it glue because it glues all the drum parts together. And that is basically the most amount of knowledge that I have about it. There's a lot of interesting YouTube videos that explain it much better than I could, but that was basically the beginning of it. Right, did I route those to where they needed? Yep. Yep. Right, there I go to the green one. No, I'd say music production as a general thing probably gives you more of a headache when trying to learn it at the start, to be fair, Marty. Right, okay. That should have routed them to the next green one. There we go. I'm just double checking that they're connected to the right one. Because the last thing I want is once I put all the sounds in the respective channels is to have them, like the other day when I set this up. I went, why is there no bass sound? And it turned out I'd unhooked it completely. Which was not good. By the way, if you do that, it just stops any sound coming out of the actual master speaker, so you won't hear anything. I mean, it's good if you're going for silence, but it's not good if you can't hear what the actual bass line was you wrote. Which was what happened to me. Right, okay. There you go, they're all where they need to be. Oh, you've been clowning anyway, dude. Right, let's route those to this. Right, so I'll show you an example, Marty. Maybe that'll make it a little bit easier. And I'm just going to make sure that, actually, before I do that, I'm going to turn the desktop audio down a little bit. Because the last thing I want is to... Right, if someone can tell me just if they can hear the sounds in the drum kits as I hit them. Let's pick the drum one shots. Just in case the... Is it loading? Or did it... Hang on. Let me... Oh, it is. It is there. Hang on, maybe it's because... Damn it, it didn't output the sound, but it was earlier. Hang on. Maybe I've... Oh, I wonder if... Hang on. Let me try and see. I wonder if I changed it earlier when I was... Right, okay, it was loading, but... Audio settings. Right, okay. Let me change this a second. I need to save this before I start, otherwise I'm gonna lose it. New template. Otherwise what will happen is it will close it after I've changed this. Right. Let's turn that back down and see. Let me just check that that ain't right. There you go, that should have, yeah, it did show up. I'm glad I turned that down a little bit. There you go, you should be able to hear it now. I don't know if it showed it though. I need to tweak that though, because the sound is off because of the way it lowered the audio settings so much. Let's change that to 512, I think it was. Did it say normally? Oh, that ain't good. I wondered why I was getting so many underruns. That ain't good at all. Right, okay. Let me close that and... There you go. Right, it should be... There you go. Let's see. There you go, it should... Right. What I need to do next time... Yep, I'm still getting them. Alright, let's change that a second. Okay. Oh, excuse me. That's not it. Switch to that one. Right, 512 SMP. There we go, that's why. Because I hadn't set the output to that. Right, so if I... There you go. There we go, that's why there was no sound. Now there should be sound. Yeah, it's loading. Right, so basically, Marty, to go back to what I was saying. So basically, let's just say, for example, I drag this clip in. Let's just say it's not outputted of anything. And let's just say we play one note. So that's hitting -9 on the, give or take. It's probably about -11. Let's see. Oh, 9.81. So basically, as you... Hang on, let me pause that, because otherwise it's going to get very irritating. So, as you add every sound across the thing, so claps go on every second beat. So, hang on, if I zoom this in a second. There you go. Be a little bit easier to see. Right. So, easiest way for me to explain it. Zoom this in a bit more. Right. So, let me go to the top. So you'd have a kick there on this first one, clap on the second one, kick on the second one, kick on the third one, kick on the fourth one. Then basically, but for every one of the sounds that you add, if they're all going into the master and have not routed and lowered in their respective things, then you will overload the master. That's when you end up with distortion. Now, the Wu-Tang, which is the rap group, were very good at adding distortion to their sound because it made the sound more gritty. But in the majority of cases, although you want some distortion, you don't want it making it sound like the speakers are about to explode. Because that's kind of bad and not good for anyone's eardrums. You're confirming to me you're a magician. So, hang on, I'll show you a quick idea while I've got the things there. But I'm gonna have to... I'll have to flick through the sounds just to quickly see. Right. Let's find a kick we like. That one's good, but it needs we'll need turning down a little. Right. Let's make that full size a second. Right. You kind of want to cut the tail off that because you don't really need the end bit. Then what I can do is click that. Nope. Don't want to drag it. Because if you drag it, you'll make the sample smaller. And then you will cut the sound off. With the way I'm doing it there, it shouldn't actually... It's going to be so noticeable. Not noticeable is what I meant. Right, so... Kick there. Claps on every second. Let's turn that down and see what works well with this. Let's drop it to there. And... Oh, I meant to hit song, that was why. Let me slow that down again. Right, let me drag that back in because I forgot about that. So because I changed the beats per minute after I did it, it shrank it more. And that's why you're getting that weird half click at the end. Or the end because I hadn't finished the pattern. Right. Let's go back to that a second. Right. Drop that in there because I don't want to deafen anyone or myself, let's be honest. Right, we drop that to 11, that should work. Right. Need to shrink the tail a little bit. There you go. Right. Now if I hit space on that a second. There you go. So you literally just want to move it so that... Well, I could drag it to there and it's just right on the end of the tail, but to be fair, it still work for what I'm trying to show. See, it look now where I've cut the tail, there's no thing there. But if you see where I've got those playing in a group and I hadn't routed them, it's already almost hitting -6 on the master, which what I'm hoping, hang on, let me check that the master's got a limiter on it. The master hasn't got a limiter on it. I'm glad I checked that before I tried that particular trick. Right, let's put a limiter on this just so that if I end up trying to drag the clap in there without having turned it down, it won't go wrong. Right, there we go. So basically this will stop it from hitting 0, basically. Well, it hit 0, but it won't go any further. If it goes higher than 0, then you've got a problem. That's when you'll get the distortion. It'll just sound too loud and horrible. So, pause that for a second. Find a clap. Nope. That'll work, I think. Yeah, it will. Right. turn that down a little bit. But the problem is, so because of the length of this one and I haven't shortened it, the tail is going to keep playing. And if you've noticed, oh, actually I didn't get it too bad because the limiter's not stopping that. It's just that I'm good at guessing roughly how much volume it has to go down by. So it only actually went up to -3, but yeah, basically, if it ends up hitting higher than 0, that's when you'll get the distortion. But also, by routing it the way that I have into these separate ones, it means that I can control them after I've edited certain things here by just lowering them there. And then when the output goes to the bus, none of them should be going over 0, if that makes sense. There's a lot more to it, but excuse me. But yeah, basically the main thing is not to go over the 0. Well, not unless you've got a mastering engineer, but I'm not one of those. I barely just have an understanding of slight mixing, so. But yeah, let's take those back out a second. But here we go. So hang on, I'll show you one more thing while it's still there. So if let's say F kick. So we change the view so I can see all the labels on the piano. Automatic. Yeah. Let's change where's the keyboard? Key labels. Oh, hang on. I could add all the notes. It will just make it easier. Right, so if we start with F, then A, then C, F, I need the scale thing because I've forgotten what it was. I know one of them is A, but I've forgotten what the rest were. F major. Let's build it in F major. Right, so first, 4th, 5th, 6th. No, 4, 5, 7. I think. No, it's 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, A, C, D. Right. Oh no, didn't want to delete that. I think that's right. Right. What was it? C and D, I think. I think it was C and D. Yeah, C and D. Click. Oh, it's because it's just right click. I'm so used to using this on Mac where you have to press an extra button. Right, T. Right, so D, F, A. There we go. Right, this should be, if I've got this right, all in key. Oh no, if it isn't. That might be out by 1 key. I think it needs to be a regular A. But it might not actually be, I'm not sure. It might be out though. Right, so if we take that pattern that I've just built, then we can test whether it will actually fit the drum style that I'm. Right. Take the audio clip. 1. Shorten the thing again. Of course, if I had more time, what I'd actually end up doing is I'd probably try and mix the sample up, just because it being too similar. Right, okay. Let's shorten it to there, because go. Right, that should, I think, yeah. Basically, what you don't want is, you don't want the previous one being cut off from the one before it type thing. Otherwise it makes the sound too choppy. Alright. Let's see. Right. If we zoom in on this one, because I just need to kind of... Right, that's got quite a short tail on it, so what we'll do is drag that to about there, because it shouldn't... Oh. Control and Z that, because... Right, let's go back one. Hang on, let me turn my other mouse on so that I can actually click. Because it's much easier with a regular mouse, to be fair. Right, okay. Right. It's just a much easier to try and put the notes where they've got to go and things. There you go. Right. Right, so we draw that there. That might actually work as it does. Let's see. The only issue is, because I haven't got a regular mouse, Marty, I'm having to use the Apple mouse. And the Apple mouse doesn't have a left and right click in a traditional sense. So trying to zoom in with it and zoom out is a little bit of a pain. Because scroll wheels don't really exist with it. There you go. So I actually had to use the regular touchpad. Right, that should be fine actually. So if we... I'm not sure if I've got those in the wrong place actually. Hang on, let me take them. Oh no, it's just that they overrun so far. Right, let's see. Right, the drums can actually come down quite a lot, to be fair. Right, then if we add our open hat, let's see what open hat we've got. I need to change that clap, because as good as it is, the tail on it's too long, and I can't edit it. Well, It would take too long to try and edit it. This is where sound selection is so important. But for me to kind of show right. Control copy that, Control and V. Right. Control and V that again. The other thing that's important with this is when you click, you don't want to and I think I've done it there, to be fair. Oh no, it's because I dragged it too far back, that's what it was. Right, so they should play with no issue now. There we go. So if we add one more, just so we've got a whole loop. Believe me, I was clueless when I started, Marty. I'm still not that great at it because I've barely finished anything. That was the whole reason I was like, I need to rebuild the template because otherwise I'm not going to get anything done. Right. So the kick goes on every beat. The clap goes on every second and fourth. And the open hat goes on every... Basically, wherever the kick ends, I think. Or essentially the offbeat. So let me zoom this in so that we can see it a bit. A bit. Let me zoom, which it's not going to again. Right, there we go. So every... For example, so if we put a open hat there, that's a little bit annoying because I didn't realise the tail was quite that long, but we'll cut it off about there, and I'm gonna hope this works. It's not the way I normally do it because maybe that'll work and I'll get away with it. Like I said, it's not the way you're meant to do it, but for the purpose of this, it's not like I'm planning on releasing this one, so... Right. Check that I turn the open hat down, because they're normally as loud as the kicks, but that's not how they're meant to be. That's apparently something I found out, is that the open hats normally when I use them are too loud. There you go. So we find a clap. No, not that one. That might work. There you go, found it. Oh, remember to turn it down again. Here we go. Then basically, if I zoom this out again, or zoom it in so that we can actually see, if I copy those to that, oh, remember it's got to go on the second one because otherwise it's all going to sound out of sync. And by out of sync, this is what I mean. Otherwise it'll be the first time that I've got it right and didn't actually mean to. See? There you go. That's what I meant by it being out of sync. Because I haven't moved it far enough forward. It's hitting before the kick, which is not what you want. Like, you could add an additional clap if you wanted and then have it played just before the actual main one, just to add a bit of tension and suspense to it. But that's not... There you go. See, now it's on the second one. And then, so we play this again. There you go. Boom, boom. So if I pause that a second, then if I add the whole lot, then it kind of makes a little bit more sense. Throw in some of right. So if we throw that in, oh no. See, I've moved it too far forward again. What I can do, hang on, I'll show you guys, and there's a way of adding tension to extra things. Just let me paste another set so that that's completed. Otherwise it's going to sound wonky. And I'll start trying to add things when I shouldn't do it. Right. So, right. Let's zoom in and see if that's in the right place. No, it's not. I could tell that just by the way. Oh, hang on. No, it really isn't. Oh. How the hell did I know that that was off? It is off. Only by half a... That means there's a gap somewhere else, I think. Second fortune. Oh no, there isn't. It just looked it to my eyesight. Right. Right. There you go, and the reason... So, hang on, I'll wait for it to stop again. So the reason that you guys heard that carry on is because whereas I shortened the tail on the open hat, because there's a slight extra length on the actual end of the file where the tail was, and I haven't shortened it enough, it's going to carry on playing. The only way I'd stop that is if I shortened it even more on the end one, and then it would stop. But if I wanted to add more rhythm to it, I could do this. Let's find something that'll work. That works. So we take this bit of percussion. And my favourite thing to kind of do when I'm messing about with percussion is I'll literally lay them out in like groups of 3. So what you really want is you want space between everything. That's normally the way I do it. Because a little bit of gap just helps to add tension to the... So if you... let's see. Right, let's see if we put one there. Let's see what that looks like. I need to zoom in again because I can't see where it is. Oh, and it isn't. Right, let's turn it down and see what it sounds like. There we go. That works. Right, so if we go 1. So that's on the 4th one? Yeah, it is on the 4th one. So if we go 4th, 4th again. Then put 1 there for extra measure. Let's see what that sounds like. No, that one needs to... So that's why I build them in 3s. So if I take them now where they are, then what I can do, well, what I like to do, because it's easier to... Hey Mark, welcome back. I am a little bit, Marty, I am a little bit. Like I said, this wouldn't be one that I use as a thing, because I don't know how many of the samples have been used in other things. How you doing, Mark, dude? Right, let me... So the best way for me to add a little bit of rhythm to it, so if I drag it there, you can see... There you go. See how the sound changed from me just moving it a couple of, like, not inches so much, but slightly back and forth across the grid. Then if we... I'm guessing my theory will be, this is normally how I do it. Lock the 3 to there. Then we'll see. But normally what I do, actually that's kind of, I don't like the way it's gone there. There we go. That works. But I wouldn't have the extra 2 there. I'd probably just repeat that where it was. So if I take these 2, oh, it's because I've got it on the magnifier glass. So every time, because of where I'm holding control down, it's throwing it off. It really does. It really does. Like, it's only little things like that I've learned. And see, right, I'll show you another thing that I was learning the other day, which was quite interesting. Hang on, just let me... What one was it? Fourth one on the first. Right, so if we... And it doesn't require that many elements, if you've realised. That's the one thing that I've taken away from all the tutorials that I've watched. Less is more, especially because the more things you add to it, the more the mix gets muddy. And basically, muddy means that you can't no longer separate the sounds. Like, there's only so many sounds at one time the human ear can actually listen to before it just becomes a complete and utter. There you go, let's see what that sounds like. Right, that's in the wrong place. I did wonder. There we go, that actually worked better. Let's see, hang on. Maybe that one needs to go forward at the end. Oh, hang on. No, wait. I know what I've done wrong. Hey, Trevor. Welcome back, Trevor. How you doing? Sorry for the delayed reply, by the way, Trevor. Right, okay, so if we actually... If I take that one out at the end, take that one out, let's see how that sounds now. No, it's still... Right, hang on. This is a pain because I had this happen the other day. Like, I was properly grooving and got the first part right, and then I was like, it took me a minute to get this right. I'm not too bad, Trevor dude, I'm not too bad. Because there's too much gap there, like, that does not work. Right, let's try, maybe that'll work. Let's see. It would be great for an end part, but I can't actually... Oh, damn it. I deleted the wrong one after all that. Right, let me undo that again. I need to zoom in and actually see where I put that first one, because that's what's kind of messing this up a little bit. Right, okay. Right. It's on the fourth one of the first. On the first thing. So basically, would I put it on this? Right. This is the tricky thing. Sometimes it's just easier to zoom in so that you can see the thing that you're looking at. And everything gets a little bit easier. Sometimes, admittedly. Not always. Sometimes it goes wonky and you kind of sit there going, what the hell have I done? Right. Let's move that back and then we will... Oh. There we go. Maybe that'll work. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. There we go. I think that doesn't sound too bad. But that could be that I've just over-listened to it too many times. Right, let's see. There we go. I could actually take that last one out, to be fair. And then it would just loop back round. And if I actually... If I shortened the last open hat just a touch. Let's see. There we go. We've got a whole loop there. Amazingly. Right, let's try and build a baseline around this and see what happens. Right, let's build this. Right, so we've got... Right, so it's F. The reason I'm building it in piano first is so when I then change it to bass things, it should work. That's the idea anyway. Right. What was it? F, A sharp, C, D. Yep. F, A sharp, C, D. I live by a general thing. Well, at least I did once I started trying to build stuff in this. If I can make the thing sound good on the damn, like, bass piano in this, I can make it sound good in anything. And more often than not, that's normally the way it goes. Like, it sounds like the most bizarre thing in the world, but actually, it's really not. Right, let's use Citrus for this. Because I do not have Serum installed at the moment. Right, let's pick... There's a lot of things. Let's pick... I swear there was a... There was. Deep House. Let's try that one and see how this goes. Right. Let's pattern this and see how it goes. Right, let's copy that. Oh, no. So let's go. This. Right, let's see what that sounds like. Did I turn it down? Yep. That could actually go up a touch. There we go. Oh, do you need adding back to the Discord then, Trevor? Right, what we want is really short beats so that they don't catch with the bass lines. So what we do is this. So let's pick E for the... I wonder if I can riff this. Right, let's, if we... There you go. That's what I wanted. Right, if we go to the scale again, just while I've... F, A, I think it's all the majors. Oh. Right. Oh, right. I get you, dude. I get you. Do you need adding to the Discord again, though? That's what I was asking. Because I don't know if you're still there on your new account or not. Right. Okay. Let me carry on. Right. What was I doing? Right. Let's look at this. Right. So. Right. That works. Right. Let's see what this sounds like. Oh. Drag that back one. There we go. Right. Drag that forward one because I don't want it blend. Hang on. No, we're going to drag those back one each. Shorten it. Shorten that one to that. Drag that back one. Drag it to there. Let's see. There we go. Then, if I've got this right, what I should be able to do, Control copy. Right, F. So if I drop that down to A sharp, there you go, that might work. Let's see. It depends if they're still in the right key. I don't think they are. Hang on. I need to zoom in and see the... No, they weren't. I dropped them too many. I loved how I actually kind of realised before that had happened. Oh, it's because it's snapping it to scale, that's why. Hang on. Let's see. Is that got a C sharp in it? I can't remember. Gonna have to scale it again. Oh, it's got a regular C. So they need to be... Let's see. That wasn't meant to rhyme, it just happened. There we go. Right. Sent a request to what? Right, if we copy and paste that again. Right, let's see. Let's see what that sounds like. And switch that to G. There we go. Now let's see what it sounds like. It's probably gonna hit the kick. You'll hear the sound of the bass. It sounds like it's just punching straight into the kick. So it probably needs some sidechain to it, but let's see how it sounds. Right, let's add a little bit of sidechain to that. That's what I meant, Marty. If you can see, hang on. If you can see the mixer channel now on the master, it's like, let me turn the limiter off and let's see if it actually does clip. But ooh, it was close. Oh yeah, it did partially clip. That's because the bass is hitting the kick. So basically where it's hitting, it's causing it to distort slightly. Right, let's sidechain this so that when the... I'm not sure, yeah, I did install Kickstart. But I'm not sure I installed the... Right, let me... Yeah, I didn't scan it. Right, time to scan this. This will take a minute because, but yeah, I can take a second. But yeah, half the template's done. I'm gonna have to remove everything that I put in there afterwards. But yeah, no. On and off since about... On and off since about 2017. The thing with me though, Trevor, honestly, the thing with me though, is that I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to an idea that I haven't actually finished anything. Like, I would be okay if I could sit there and finish something and think it sounded okay. But alas, I get so caught up in trying to make it absolutely perfect that I just add too many elements to it. Right, so basically, what I'm going to do now, Marty, to explain this, once I can find... There we go. Oops. Okie dokie. Right, 2 seconds. I'm just going to go to OBS and hide that a second. Because of course I don't want to accidentally... There you go. Right, okay, now we can come back. Right. Here we go. So basically, if we... was it the... Hang on, let me... Let's play this again. No, I've routed it to the wrong one. So basically, hang on, let me sidechain that to the kick. Let me pause that a second because otherwise I'll end up not managing to sidechain to this track. So basically what this will do is, now, if I've got this right, hopefully, say it again. No. Oh, it's because I haven't, yeah. Because I forgot to actually put it in the channel. It wasn't showing up. Right. So there we go. Because I've got it on... Right, so if I turn that up... So what you're going to hear is it will start to change. So because we've got quite a long kick, there we go. There you go, so if I turn that up to where it needs to be, and then, so you can hear it hitting again. So let's say 60, because I want it to pass through, but, and if I move this about a little bit, change the notes to, there you go, you can hear the difference in the mix if I lower. There we go. Right, let me catch up. What was that last one, Marty? A Brett stream while grinding Persona 5 is needed more than you know. But yeah, there we go. So now I've sidechained the kick to the bass. So every time the kick's hit in, the bass will lower its volume. I'm not sure I've done it 100% the right way, but yeah, the other thing is, if you've noticed as well, that's hitting -3 because I've ported the entirety of the bass into it. So what I'd do is probably set the volumes closer to where they need to be at the start. And then, then I'd probably try and get them to both -12, say. So they're both similar sounding and not quite as close. Until you get your glow sticks. Because yeah, because I didn't bother to actually set the volume properly. That's why when I ported it in there, I was like, I can't hear it. Why can't I? That's why. But basically, what I can do is, you know, I created those extra bass channels in the mixer. So if I can, let's just clone this. And clone it once more. So say I just want the single ones, just for the sake of it. To add extra interest, I guess. If we take every second note, or second set of notes, should we say. There you go. Control and copy them. Delete those ones. Right, so that's literally, so as it stands. Then what we can do is oops, it's because I misclicked. Hang on. Right, so pull that one. Oh damn. Because of extra clicking. Right, so what we do is say, so that one plays. You had another one there. There you go. Put that one under there. Then what we do is, now we've got the other one, and I clone two of them. So say we pick another sound, just for the sake of it. Nope. We pick the orchestral EDM one, because why not? We'll see if it sounds any good. Then if we go to this one, put that back in, but make it so that right. Only those two, wasn't it? Yep. That should, oh damn, I know why. It's because I didn't create it as another pattern. I was like, why is that not looking the way that I, it's because sometimes it's easier just to create a separate pattern for it to do the... It's just easier for me personally. Right. Let's see what that sounds like. Right. Now if we put that there, put that under there, so it basically fills that gap out. Right. That one I haven't moved far enough. Yeah, that one will work for where it is. Then right. Oh. Damn it, didn't do it again. Right, let's... There you go. And we keep drawing the other ones out. There you go, and then you've got that. Hey Mikey, welcome back dude, how you doing? Sorry dude, it took me a minute because I have to read the chat off my phone at the moment. Right, let's play that again. That's because that's slightly... There we go, now it's in time. It's great to see you too, dude. It's been a while. So what we could do, if we wanted to go even further than that, is basically cut those down to just one note. Although this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because normally I can never line them up as well as I could originally. Right, so... Copy, and even if you paste them, sometimes it doesn't put them exactly where it was. So you get a weird kind of off-pattern sound that doesn't really fit. Right, so let's pick another one. Just for the sake of it, we'll pick a super saw. Super saw will probably have to go down quite a lot, to be fair. Right. Then if we... Oh, it actually did. That surprised me. Normally it never does. Right, drag that to where it should be. There you go. Now let's see what this sounds like. I think I've blended too many of them, or it's too high. Hang on. Hang on, let me play that through again. Yeah, they're too similar. I layered it so well, I actually dropped the volume too much on it. Hang on. Let's see now. Let's drop that to about there, and that way it'll blend in nicely. There we go. And now we've got a bass line that's actually layered with multiple elements. Like, I need to fix the bottom bass layer so that it flows a bit more. So what I could do, if I really wanted, was basically to shorten those to the length they are and just add extra ones to essentially fill it out. So like this. Hang on, I don't know how to do it though. Because you don't want them kind of clashing, so that's the only issue with it. And that's the one thing I'm not very good at. I haven't yet kind of worked out how to make it so that they flows kind of well. Right, it's getting there. Right, let's see. So if I take those notes out just for a second, and then just play that starting bit. Oh, that third one could actually go further back, to be fair. There you go. Let's see what that sounds like. Take the other two out for a second. There you go, you can still hear it. I just need to turn that one up more than the... Oh, it's already turned up. Oh, because I panned it to the left. Whoops. Because you need all the basses central. Because if you start panning them, it makes it all the dynamic go wonky. Hang on, I need to turn it up a little bit. There we go, I can hear it now. Yeah, because I took the Let's... There we go. It's got a bit more groove to it. So basically what I do is I then make the A sharp there the same as both, the C there the same, the B the same, and well, basically, hang on, I'll take this out. What I could do to add a little bit more rhythm to it though is make them follow the same thing, but let the note kind of, let the melody at the top of the top riff. And we'll see how this goes. It depends how it works. Let's see how that works. It's coming together. Oh, hang on. I know why that sounded off now. It was because I had half of F there, that's why. It was... I was like, why does it sound like it's out of place? That's why. Right, there we go. There we go, you've got some more rhythm to it. Although having double, I should probably actually take the second one back to F. But it sounds okay. It doesn't sound awful, which is the most important thing. Then what we could do is... Oh, was it 2 for each? Right, right, that's what it is. There's too big a gap. Right, A. There you go. What we could do is move to C. Then what we could do to add a little bit of variation at the end is one across. Right, leave that where it is. Then have that finish on the F, and there you go. We'll see how that goes. Right, pull it on. Right, that should be the C. Yep. And make that a 2 note, and then we go. Here we go. It's rolling. Right, next one. And cut that off slightly there. And put it the other side and finish it there. Let's see. There we go. It's got a nice, it's got a nice thing to it, to be fair. Right, okay. What do you mean, Julia? Right, let's see if I've got a sample vocal. Right, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit because I don't want that to blur. Welcome, by the way. Right, right, and let's... Hang on. Yeah, I know what I'll do. We'll go to the browser reference and turn that down. Just there.
Baby. Dance, 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 dance.
There we go.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Right, let's try that and see if that... Oh. No, no. There we go. That's what I wanted. Right, let's...
Baby.
Pull that there. Pull that down so that it's not quite so loud. Let's see. There we go. We even got it. That wasn't actually that bad. It came together quite well. But yeah, it's quite mad. Like, that's probably the most, like, it's pretty crazy how quickly I managed to throw that together, to be fair. Like, I could probably add a bunch of delay to the, let me see, hang on. Let me see what I can add to the, to add a bit of, oh, no, not that one. Let's take the vocals out. Let's add a couple of downlifters just to add some more energy to it. So we added the vocal reverse to it before she does the... let's see how loud that is. There you go, that'll be loud enough, I think, because you don't want it to be as loud as the actual vocal. It's just literally there to add weight to the... weight and anticipation to the... Right, so if we Could probably actually chop that down and it's not gonna. The only issue is that the start of the tail is actually a little bit too long. There you go, that should work. Right, so if we move these about a little bit. And then bring that in line with the other one. There you go. Then add another one. That roughly starts where that other one ends. Yeah, so let's see how that goes. Oh, that needs to go forward a bit because I didn't. I need to go back a little bit. There you go. It's just to add a little bit more like energy to it. If I add, oh, I hope that ain't too loud. Right, if we add a, oh yeah, that's what I was worried was going to be loud. Right, so if we, actually, I know what to do. That would do. That's just giving me an idea. So if we drag this forward, then make it so that literally where that starts would be where the next section begins. Essentially, it would be 8 bars, but for the sake of this. Oh. Let's take that swirl. Turn it down a lot because that's quite. That looks like it's got quite a lot of energy in it. Right, put the swirl on the end. We actually. We drag those forward. Combo. Then I've got a little arrangement going because, right, control copy, edit, delete, right. Zoom it out a second, just so that I can see what I'm doing. Go to barn on. Start there. Drag that back a little bit so that essentially finishes on bar 8. Going into bar 9. Take the base out because that can go in the second half. Because there's no point trying to block it all in the same place. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just put the main base tees there if I wanted to. It's weird because arrangement is one of the things that I really struggle with. I've never really. It's not that I haven't really bothered to learn it. I'm just too impatient with it, and it tends to frustrate me. I've tried to learn it, but it confuses me. Right. Let's see how that works. Right, here we go. Let's see how that goes. It was almost right. What I could actually do, to be fair, is oops, excuse me. Yeah, the vocals out of sync with the other bit now. That's what I was worried about. Nope. Yeah, that. But yeah, no. It would have been right there. Right, let's zoom this back in a second. Which I can't do again because the program's decided to. Right, let's switch back to the pencil. Like, if I could memorize all the shortcuts, it would be okay, but there you go, now it's in the right place. Right, drag that forward. There you go. That should be right. Let's see. There we go. It needed a little bit more gap because it was actually on the second one. There we go. There we go. So what I could do is if I just took the bottom line of the thing and just consider that second bit of the breakdown. Just for the sake of it. Then, so if I delete these ones. Oh, I didn't mean to zoom that in that far. Zoom out. There we go. Now I can see it. There you go. Right, let's see. Right, so what I do maybe is delete that one. Right, hang on, that's because that one's not. Yeah, this one. Right, second one. There you go, it should all be in sync now. I think. Hang on. I need to double check there. Because it might be. It's just little margins. But they're little margins that'll mess you up. Right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I went one across. That's all it was. There you go. Try again. So much of it is trial and error, like, it's impossible to... There we go, and then you had the end bit and it just looped back to the start. Then I guess probably what I'd do after that is not so much the siren down lifter, but for example, probably use the down lifter but not the siren one, because hang on, I'm going to turn it down a bit more on the mixing track before I do that. Yeah, it doesn't really fit the track. I'd have to find another one that fits. Let's see, hang on. Let's see. Right, let's press that again. I could use that as the thing because then it would fit the... Yeah, that doesn't fit it. Yeah, that doesn't fit it either. It just made me jump. Right, yeah, so I'd probably... Right, let's zoom that back out. Then I'll... Right. Put that at the end of there. Right. That's because I made the amateur mistake again. I didn't make it 8 bars. I mean, it didn't have to be, it just would have made it easier. Right, so let's put that back in. Copy that across. There you go. I could... Oops. No, just because I've messed about with that. By... Not on this one. And just make it so that the swell isn't quite so loud. Then what I could do is... If we... drag all of those. And that one. Put that there. Then when we do the next bit, the vocals, There we go. And take those as well. Right. Let's see what that sounds like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a slight gap just to build the tension up.
Baby,
Hey Josh, welcome back, dude.
baby,
How you doing, dude?
baby, come on, baby, come on, baby,
Oh, I haven't moved it far enough across. Whoops.
baby.
I think anyway, I think it was out by not long, not a lot, but it was out enough. Oh no, it wasn't. It just looks it.
Baby,
Or did I miss the percussion loop? No, percussion loop.
baby, come on, baby,
Excuse me.
baby.
I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. Right, the weird thing is, where has the kick drum disappeared to? It would have helped if I labeled them as well, to be honest. Oh, it's still there. Hang on. Is it? I was gonna say, there's no kick drum. I didn't think it had copied. It didn't copy, that's why I was going mad and going, why is there no kick drum? There is no kick drum. It wasn't just where. I thought it was one of those things where I'd listened to it too often and couldn't hear it because of how long it's been sat here. Right, there we go, let's see. Right, restart it from the beginning.
Baby, come on, 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 baby.
There we go. Right. I finished it off stream though, Marty. I just never actually finished it on stream, but yeah, I did finish it off stream. But yeah, there we go. So that's me done for today. But yeah, no, I'm gonna finish up building the rest of the template and then maybe I can try and build something again and actually get it finished this time. I mean, that's the idea anyway. Off stream, I've never been so upset in my whole life. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate, but it's one of those things. I didn't expect my motherboard to blow up, did I? But yeah, no, I'm glad it held and didn't get any drop frames. That was the most impressive thing. Oh, but yeah, thank you to everyone for joining in the stream today. And I hope to be able to do another stream soon. Now that I know this holds up without too many issues. And hell, it actually played the actually played the sound out, which is quite amazing. But yeah, thank you to everyone for dropping by. Yeah, I platinum Crisis Core remake. It took a little bit of time though, I'm not gonna lie. It took a minute. I don't think it'll be tomorrow. I don't know yet, dude. I can't tell you yet, dude. I still need to try and set the rest of the stuff up. This was just literally me trying to see whether it would work. You like the visuals, but the voice acting in the PSP version is better. Yeah, so a lot of people said that, to be fair. A lot of people said that. Oh, thank you, Deli. Bye, Deli. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow, and thank you everybody for joining in the stream. And thank you for all the support. I will see you all I will see you all in the next couple of days at least. See, Marty, now you almost made me say tomorrow. But yeah, thank you to everyone for joining in the stream, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Not tomorrow, there, in a couple of days. I know what I meant. Damn it, Marty. Oh, jeez.